welcome back to Shemsuniverse. So today, guys, we're going to discuss the life path number 5 in Chaldean numerology. So this is like the best luck number in Chaldean numerology aside from the number 6, which we'll discuss tomorrow. The number 5 is a very special number because it falls in the middle of the numbers 1 through 9. It gets along with everybody. It's represented by Mercury, the Buddha. It's very, very powerful with its communication, its throat chakra. Any life path 5's throat chakra is going to be activated and very, very able to influence other people. So when they try to express themselves, people really feel it. So this gives them a very special, peculiar power. So we know a lot about the number 5 from Pythagorean numerology. They're definitely people who are very versatile, imaginative, creative, the sort of daredevils that kind of could do everything. And whatever career they choose, they're just naturally pretty much good at it. They're the mavericks of their kind. I want to discuss some of the compound numbers today just so you guys are a little bit more familiar with how it works. The first one I want to discuss, which is up for so much debate with the Pythagorean side of numerology, is the number 14. The number 14 is considered like a karmic debt number in the Pythagorean numerology. However, within Chaldean, it's considered a powerhouse number 5. And it definitely is in Pythagorean a very powerful version of 5 as well, except like I said, there's a karmic debt there. With this one, if your whole numerology chart's unbalanced, meaning like your birth number, your name number, don't get along cohesively with the 14/5, which is somewhat impossible. But if you have like some negative numbers like an 8 or a 9 as your name or as your birth number, then you're going to run into a little bit of issues maybe with family and economy, even though you have a life path 5, which is meant to be good luck. The key here is that the 5 makes sure that you're going to win even in negative circumstance, meaning the 14/5 is protected by all of the elements of the earth: fire, water, earth, air. And it also has the protection of the spirit as well, which is the 5th element, the God element. And because of that, the number 5 person is able to go from being in a very, very low wage, low economy environment to becoming part of the billionaire club. These guys are able to develop businesses. They're very, very good at securing good deals. Communication-based business is really good for the 14. And also stock trading and real estate work very, very well for these people. With that being said, if you are a life path 14, you're watching this video, look into those 3 careers for sure. I'd also include politics in there because, like I said, what you say is very influential and people will actually follow what you say naturally without even directly knowing why. You guys have a very special ability to do that, so I definitely use that to my advantage. The next one I want to go over is the number 23. This is considered the royal star of the lion. It's one of the royal stars that I was discussing in a prior video. So the royal star of the lion is represented by 23. We see 23 like Michael Jordan used that number, LeBron James uses that number. It's a very powerful number that makes you always win. It makes you the top of whatever it is that you do. When you have the life path of 23, even if you have bad luck numbers that are not compatible with the 5, it's going to make you come out, it'll make you win regardless and make sure that your ends are met. So even if you're evil in this lifetime, you might not even face the karmic penalty for the evil things that you do because you have a karmic reward life path. Having one of the royal stars as your life path means that you're very, very powerful and you're extremely hard to take down or even brought to justice. So this can make you propel to the top echelons of society. But like I said, if you use this power badly in another lifetime, you're going to have a very bad karmic debt to pay off. So with that being said, the 23's main specialty is that they can get help from their superiors. So people that are like investors, entrepreneurs, people that want to get into sports, 23, if you has your life path, it's going to work very, very well for you. You can also do creative things like in the arts as well. The 3 is in there. And the 2 is in there for the cooperation. So when you have 2 there, you're able to cooperate well with people. They look at you like a diplomatic person. The 3 makes you very creative and expressive. And then the 5 amplifies the characteristics of the 3 and actually brings forth this special throat chakra energy that makes people just listen to you and gravitate towards you naturally. So this makes you even more powerful in the long run. So with the 23, it being the royal star of the lion, it means that you guys are pretty much tireless workers. You guys have infinite energy from the universe, and the universe is always attracting to you what you want. So even if you're not really even doing certain work for it, you'll naturally just see things in your environment that are opportunities that you just simply need to pick up on. This is considered in this version of numerology the most powerful number, essentially. It's this one, 23, the 37, the 46, and also a number 65, which is not even available as a life path, but it could be viewed in the name number spectrum. But we'll go over that in another chapter. Moving on, there's the number 32 as well. Backwards 23, it's not the same aspects of it, but it does give you guys a very, very good talent for international business, import, export. You guys can also be like race car drivers, anything to do with like traveling, advertising executives, CEOs. The reason being, it's all high echelon careers I'm naming off for the 32 is because you guys have a very powerhouse mentality. You guys are the type of people that will get into a job, a company, and people will not understand how you have so much energy, how you're able to do what you do, and they'll look at you with sort of a bit of envy because you're somebody who will just shine when others are not. And no matter what the economy is saying, you guys will always find a way to have multiple streams of income, multiple ways of getting money. The key for the 32 is to focus, I would say, more on their international business in comparison to the other two fives that I've brought up so far. If you have a 32, I'd focus on making sure you're making money in foreign lands, whether that be through import-export, or if you're just doing deals with people that are overseas. But just make sure that you are doing something that's going to affect the world, and not just don't think too small. Don't just do something that's going to be a regular job within your community or where you grew up. Make sure you expand your horizons, travel the world, see different cultures, and then see what actually, I guess, would give you the best traction. Because when you do that, you're going to actually find your best career, a good passion, and then you're going to be able to expand and then see a lot more of the world and make a lot more money in the process. The final one that I want to cover is the number 41. It's the most similar to 14, not going to lie. The summary of it is that you guys are definitely very highly energetic. It makes you guys a little bit more innovative and outside the box thinking than even the 14. The 14 is more of like a leadership, needs the independence, needs to become a billionaire because of the